What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today we're doing an opening. We haven't done one of these in a long time, but hopefully I have everything set up correctly. As you see, I have been collecting the Mew, Celebi, the Pikachu 20th edition plushies, I guess is what you call them. And we also have these mythical Mew boxes. I got a hold of two of them. I'm going to open up one right now. Not sure what I'm going to do with the other one. We also have these generation packs, so we'll see what's inside these packs, and let me know if you like these or not. I'm gonna go ahead and open one of these up. Like I said, we really haven't done anything. On the back it says now Mew is at your command. Rare, mysterious, mythical Pokemon arrive when they choose and disappear just that quickly. Step forward to a new level of play with the Pokemon TCG Pokemon Collection Mew. Alright, let's see. You get the foil promo Mew, which we see right there. There it is, kind of glary, but we see it. You also get a collector's pin, which you can see at the top right. I do like the pins a lot. I love collecting these pins, so I'm always excited when I get new ones of these. We get as well 2 generation booster packs, which right now the only way to get booster packs of generations is to find somebody who's selling them by themselves, or you buy these boxes and the Charizard boxes, and that's the only way you can get them. And there is a code card for all this stuff, so that's pretty cool. Let's open up right now. I currently have a boo-boo on my finger, so it's kind of hard to open up. I cut it at work, but you know, stuff happens. So let's open up. Try my best to not tear the box up completely. I think we did a horrible job though. Alright, so here it is. I'm taking it out of the package, and let's open this up. Okay, so let's get this Mew out of here. Whoa, we almost showed the code card. Don't want to do that. But here is the Mew. Let's see the camera will see it or not. It looks pretty nice. I like how these are kind of like the Pikachu EX ones. If you saw the Pikachu EX promo that they have, you get the legendary Pokemon, I guess what you call them. It has Clairvoyance. Your opponent reveals his or her hand, and Psychic. It does 40 and the 10 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. We've seen this in Meloetta and other stuff before. And here is the pin right here. So here's your little Mew pin that you get. Like I said, I do like these pins. I have a backpack I'll put them on, so that's where it'll be going for sure. So we'll set that to the side as well. And we get these 2 generation packs. So I'm going to go ahead and open these up. And let's look at the artwork first of these, because these generation packs they're going back to time or going back to old stuff. And here's the Blastoise. So there's the Blastoise art. And here is the Pikachu art. So there you go. What's in this box? Is there a Pikachu and Blastoise or something else? Let's see. The Charizard. You can kind of see the Charizard. You see the Charizard, and there's in the Blastoise. I imagine there's a Venusaur as well in that, so we'll put that right there. And let's open this up, and hopefully I don't mess up. If you watch my old videos, you see that I actually mess up the counts of doing it backwards, or doing the thing wrong where you try to hide the special rare card. So let's open it up. I think it's like you take the last 2 and put it in front of the other 2. So put the last 2, or is it the last 3? Okay, I think I did it right. So let's see. Try my best to do this. So we have a Psychic Energy, and if you haven't seen me before, I love these new Psychic Energies. They look amazing. So there's a Psychic Energy. There's a Diglett with Mine and Mud Slap. Look at the top card of your opponent's deck. Then you may have your opponent shuffle his or her hand. I think that's what it says. Shuffle his or her deck. There we go. Yeah, then you basically you kind of manipulate their top deck if you want to. There is a Pikachu with Nuzzle and Quick Attack, so this new Pikachu artwork does look cool. There we go. We got a Zubat, so reprint Zubat. Not the free flight, but still another Zubat, which means Golbat and Crobat are back in the game. They're being reprinted. There is an Olympia. Alright, so Olympia. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon if you heal 30 damage from the Pokemon you switch to your bench. So it's a switch card that actually heals as well. Let's see if we can get that good shot. Not so much. The glare is kind of bad. There we go. That's a good point right there. So Olympia, there we go. We got the Raichu. Alright, which has Circle Circuit. So reprint of Circle Circuit. If you don't have the Circle Circuit from XY, you can get it from the Generations packs. And then Thunderbolt for 100. Discard all energy attached to this Pokemon. There is a Cloyster with Plant Crush for 30 and Spike Cannon for 30 times. There is a Haunter, which means we get a reprint of the Gengar. It has Gothic Fear. When you play this Pokemon down, each active Pokemon are confused. And that's that's the ability. Sorry, it's not attack. And then there's Poison Ring. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. This Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's turn. And we did get a Frostlass. Hold on, I kind of see through the edges. So Frostlass, I haven't looked at Generation, so I don't know what all these cards do. But here's the Frostlass. There we go. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It has the ability Dragon Along, and this Pokemon is your active Pokemon. It is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack. Flip a coin of heads. The defending Pokemon is knocked out. Wow, yeah. If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, it is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack. Flip a coin of heads. The active Pokemon is now knocked out. So you knock it out of heads, and they knock you out by attack. So that's pretty interesting. And there's Snowy Drop. Put 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like. And it's kind of, I don't know if you can see that hollow at the bottom. That little drip right there, you kind of see it. It looks amazing right there. And we got a Mega Blastoise EX with the Dread Launcher. 180 damage, flip a coin if tails, discard 2 water energy attached to his Pokemon. But 200 damage, look at that Mega Blastoise. There we go, the one pack, was that the Blastoise pack? Oh no, that was the Pikachu pack. So there we go, Mega Blastoise out of our first pack, very exciting, there we go. I think our first EX we pulled on, I don't know. We will just open up some packs. So there we go, Mega Blastoise. We also, I don't know how it works, because there's a Frostlass. That's definitely like a hollow. And then we also got this reverse card as well. So I'm not sure how Generation works. I don't, it seems kind of weird that we got a hollow, reverse hollow, and a EX out of the same pack. I don't know how common that is. I'm not sure, like I said, the pull ratio of this stuff. So let's open another pack. And let's see what happens. Is it 3-2? I did 3-2 last time. So we'll try it again, 3-2. And let's see what we get out of this pack. So once again, we get a Psychic Energy. You're going to get a lot of energies, but I do want to get these energies. I actually want to get like 15 of each one of these energies. And that's the energies I'll probably play with because they look so cool. Look at that line right there. It looks so cool how they look. So there we go. There is a Psychic Energy. There's a Krabby with Vice Grip and Crab Hammer. There's a Geodude with Rollout and Flail. This attack does 10 damage times the number of damage counters on this Pokemon. Alright. There's a Fire Energy. So there's the Fire Energy. So you haven't seen the fire, which again looks amazing. I love these lines that they did with these. They remind me of Japanese trainers or energy cards that we really haven't had before. Alright. There's a Ponyta with Agility of Flametail. There's a Chikorita, which shout out to Tracy. Her favorite Pokemon is Chikorita. So it's cool to see it being printed in here. There's a Shauna. Boo, that's not a bird. You're not supposed to play Shauna. Get out of here. Pokemon Sinnoh Lady. Well, if you play Pokemon Sinnoh Lady, she has to be full art. And this one is sadly not full art, so it's not playable. So you can't play this Pokemon Sinnoh Lady. Alright. Next up is a Dedenne. So once again, we get a hollow in the reverse, right? Yeah, so there's a reverse. There's a hollow. Are these packs just really good to buy? Like, do you get good pulls out of these? But Dedenne with Rest and Pachi, flip a coin of heads, attack does 20 more damage. It does 10 base, so 30. I wish it was the other Dedenne, the one that's really good, but it's not that one. And we get a Gyarados. And yeah, that's it. Yep. This and that Dedenne looks cool. I like the holographic on this. Hold on, let me read the Gyarados real quick. With the Berserker Splash 80, this attack does 10 damage to each Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. Don't apply weakness and resistance. And Aqua Tail 90, flip a coin for each water attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 30 damage for each heads. And there we go. So in this 2 packs, we got a Mega Blastoise, we got a Hollow Frostlass, a Hollow Dedenne, Reverse Olympia, Ponyta, and a Gyarados. We got 1 of the Fire Energies and 2 of the Psychics. So there we go. But let me know what you think about this. I'm not 100% sure the best way to do these pack openings. I'm still working on it, so we'll have to see. If you have any suggestions, and if you want to see more videos like this, let me know. I'll make sure I do that for sure. I don't even know, the mic's probably not in the best spot either, so hopefully you heard me the whole time. I'm still working on it. I don't know, like I have a tripod just sitting in front of me. It was hard to move around, but hopefully I'll figure it out in the next video. But we got this Mew, we got this pin, got a Mega Blastoise. You know, pretty sick. We got 3 of the energy cards. We need probably a bunch more. And like I said, I want at least 15 of each, so that way they're playable. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below in the comments if you want to see more like this. We do have this other one. I'm not gonna open up right now. I might do a video. I'm gonna get two of each box, and what I might do is do a video recapping all of them and then open them all at once. Maybe we'll see. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. Let me know if you have any suggestions down below. I really want to do more pack openings if y'all do like them. If you don't like them, then I won't do any more. But thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. Alrighty.